Every amusement park whispers tales of joy, laughter, and memories. But not this one. This one screams horrors. Nestled in the heart of a forgotten town, there lies an amusement park, now abandoned, shrouded in mystery and haunted by a past that refuses to stay buried. Once a haven of fun and excitement, the park's cheerful facade masks a chilling secret. The laughter that once echoed through the air has been replaced by an eerie silence, only broken by the creaking of rusted rides swaying in the wind. Yet, if you listen closely, you can still hear the faint echoes of its tumultuous past. A past that saw the park's sudden closure, the reason for which remains shrouded in mystery. Rumors speak of an experiment gone horribly wrong, of creatures that should only exist in nightmares. This once vibrant place of joy now stands silent, but the echoes of its past are far from quiet. In its heyday, this park was a beacon of happiness, a symbol of innocent enjoyment. Imagine, if you will, the distant laughter of children, the sweet smell of cotton candy wafting through the air, the kaleidoscope of colors from the vibrant rides and attractions. This was a place where dreams came to life, where every corner held a new adventure, a new thrill. As the epicenter of joy and amusement, the park was brimming with life, its roller coasters roaring, Ferris wheels spinning and game booths bustling. The echo of excitement was palpable, reverberating through the air with every cheer, every gasp, every triumphant shout. But beneath this visage of joy and laughter, a disquieting undertone was simmering, a shadow that lurked behind the bright lights and cheerful music. Whispers of strange occurrences began to circulate, tales of odd happenings that didn't quite align with the park's cheerful image. The laughter of children began to sound eerily hollow, the cheerful music took on a discordant tone, and the vibrant colors seemed to lose their luster. As the sun set each day, the park's cheerful facade began to crack, revealing something far more sinister. The echoes of laughter turned into hushed whispers, the lights dimmed, and the once lively park was shrouded in an unsettling stillness. It was as if the park itself was holding its breath, waiting for the night to unleash its true face. Beneath the roller coasters and merry-go-rounds, a secret experiment was taking shape. In the hidden corners of the amusement park, where laughter and joy were a distraction, a clandestine operation was underway. A labyrinth of underground laboratories, tucked away from prying eyes, was the heart of this operation. This was not a place of merriment, but of science, of ambition, and ultimately, of hubris. Here, a team of scientists, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, were conducting experiments on human subjects. Their aim was audacious, even by the standards of the time. They sought to unlock the secrets of human endurance, to push the boundaries of what the human body could withstand. They wanted to create superhumans, capable of surviving conditions that would break ordinary people. But the road to hell is often paved with good intentions, and in their quest for knowledge, they overlooked the most important element: humanity. The experiment subjects were not volunteers but were taken against their will, lured by the promise of a day of fun at the amusement park, only to find themselves in the clutches of a nightmare. The experiments were brutal, pushing the subjects to their physical and mental limits. The scientists, blinded by their ambition, ignored the pleas for mercy, the screams of pain, the cries for help. They were so close to a breakthrough they could almost taste it. Then, the unimaginable happened. The experiment went awry. The subjects, pushed beyond their limits, began to change. Their bodies twisted and contorted, becoming something monstrous. They were no longer human but had become wendigos, creatures of nightmare and folklore, embodiments of insatiable hunger and unfathomable horror. The laughter from above was replaced by screams, the joy by terror. The amusement park had become a house of horrors, a testament to the folly of playing God. The scientists had unleashed a horror they could not control, could not contain. The joyrides were not the only things spinning out of control, so were the experiments. The park's secret was out, but not in the way anyone could have imagined. It was a night that would forever be etched in the annals of horror. The amusement park, once a haven of joy and laughter, was about to become a playground of terror. The experiment that was meant to push the boundaries of human abilities had gone horribly wrong, leading to a monstrous transformation. The subjects of the experiment, ordinary people until a few hours ago, had now morphed into horrifying creatures known as wendigos. The moon hung low in the sky, casting long and eerie shadows around the park. The once cheerful carousel spun wildly, its music distorted into a nightmarish tune. The Ferris wheel, once a symbol of fun and excitement, now stood silent, its empty seats swinging ominously in the cold wind. Suddenly, a chilling howl echoed through the park, followed by a series of gut-wrenching screams. The wendigos had awoken. Their eyes, glowing with a sinister light, scanned the park. The once human beings, now skeletal and gaunt, moved with an unnatural speed and agility, their claws scraping against the pavement. The park was thrown into chaos. People ran in all directions, their faces contorted in fear. The wendigos chased them, their howls of hunger echoing through the night. They were no longer the subjects of an experiment. They were predators, and the park had become their hunting ground. In the midst of the pandemonium, the park's grandeur faded, its lights flickering and dying one by one. The once vibrant colors of the rides and attractions were now shrouded in darkness. The merry tunes that once filled the air were replaced by horrifying screams and the monstrous roars of the wendigos. The park, once the epitome of joy and happiness, was now a place of terror. The experiment had not only transformed the subjects into wendigos, but had also transformed the park into a haunted house, a nightmare that was far too real. The laughter was replaced by screams, the lights by darkness, and the park was abandoned. The park was quickly swallowed by nature, but the horrors that happened were not easily forgotten. In the blink of an eye, the laughter and joy that once filled the air were replaced with an eerie silence. The once bustling amusement park was deserted, left to the mercy of the relentless forces of nature. The roller coasters, the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round, all stood still, their vibrant colors fading, their metal frames rusting, and their memories rotting. It was as if time itself had stopped, the park frozen in a moment of terror. The aftermath of the experiment was devastating. The park was quickly abandoned, left to become a ghost town. The authorities did what they could to erase the horrors that occurred, but the scars ran too deep. The amusement park, once a symbol of joy and excitement, became a grim reminder of the horrors that mankind is capable of. But the park's abandonment did not erase its history. Instead, it gave birth to a slew of rumors and legends. Stories began to circulate. Tales of the twisted experiment, of the humans turned into wendigos, of the screams that could still be heard on moonlit nights. The local folks spoke in hushed tones about the park, shivers running down their spines at the mere mention of it. Over time, the park became a thing of urban legend, a place of unspeakable horror. Paranormal enthusiasts and thrill-seekers ventured in, drawn by the allure of the unknown and the thrill of the forbidden. Some claimed to have encountered the wendigos, their eyes glowing in the dark, their voices echoing through the empty park. Others spoke of an oppressive aura that hung heavily over the area, a palpable sense of dread that clung to them long after they had left. Yet, despite the rumors and the fear, the park stands still, a haunted relic of a twisted past. It remains a chilling testament to human curiosity gone awry, a silent witness to the horrors unleashed by unbridled ambition. The park stands still, a haunted relic of a twisted past. They say the park is empty, but is it really? That's the question that echoes in the minds of those who dare to venture close to the forsaken grounds. Reports of eerie incidents are not uncommon. A chilling wind that seems to whisper names, shadows that flitter in the corners of your eyes, and an inexplicable feeling of being watched. These are the lingering remnants of a past gone horribly wrong. The park may stand abandoned, but it is far from lifeless. Some even tell tales of seeing strange gaunt figures moving in the periphery, their once human forms twisted and contorted. A chilling reminder of the failed experiment that spawned the dreadful wendigos. The haunting wails of the park's ghostly carousel can be heard on particularly quiet nights, a spectral melody that echoes across the desolate landscape. It's as though the amusement park itself mourns its gruesome past, a twisted monument to man's hubris. And then there are the footprints, large clawed impressions in the dust and the dirt, leading into the heart of the park. They appear and disappear without rhyme or reason, a chilling testament to the lingering presence of these monstrous creatures. Are the wendigos still roaming the park, waiting for their next victims? Join us next time as we delve deeper into the shadows of the abandoned amusement park.